Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I will not be starting the current event right now. I'm going into ranked because I want to make a video that is very important. This is very productive. What are you talking about? And I don't care right now. I haven't even uploaded the first run, which I should probably get to eventually, but I have to finish Spectres first, and then I'll get to Dennis. And then, eventually, hopefully, I'll actually start trying to catch up instead of just pretending I'm going to catch up and then I don't. But I got distracted by something because I'm very obsessed and I have details I need to work through. I've got all kinds of shit to work through, okay? Seriously. I've got many things to work through. I've gone through shit, so a lot of what I'm dealing with right now is me attempting to work through things, and when I had to work through things on my own, that takes forever. And because imagine, you had to deal with the problem yourself? You had to think of the solution yourself? Yeah, guys, that means I'm gonna take for fucking ever to figure out any kind of solution. I'm not doing this shit. No mirror matches, I'm sick of those. I say like I'm going to go into ranked and there will be no mirror matches ever. Except I established there have been mirror matches recently. I mean, I complained about it recently enough, seriously. I don't even need to do anything. I don't have to do shit right now. I can just auto-duel this. You may be wondering why I'm going into ranked if I don't want a mirror match. Well, honestly, mirror matches, as many of them as I've had in the recent season, they aren't really as common as they used to be. So I'm really just bitching for no reason. It's because I love bitching. Can't you guys tell? I'm sure YouTube isn't a fan of all my cursing and I'm just like, kids can handle it. It's never about the kids anyway. Think of the children. No, you guys are never thinking of the fucking children. I should know this information. Okay, I don't have to see this. I really don't. I don't have to see this. I'm just here for the gems. Seriously. Both of you can just fuck off. Both of you. Especially you, Yummy Merrick. Dear God. I've seen you more recently in ranked. Although Spectre is around every now and then as well, but... Aster, I don't feel like dueling you! I didn't even know you were here. If I was actually uploading on time, this would be very interesting. But since I'm going to take forever to upload anything, no, this doesn't really make much sense, but recently in a video, I brought up Aster out of context. This was during Asana's event. Aster doesn't have an event, or does he? Did Aster get added to the game through an event? I don't know. I didn't look this up. I did not look this up. I don't even know who has an... for all I know, he was... Okay, you know what? Forget this. Forget this. We know what kind of person I am. At the end of Asana's event, I just brought up Aster for no reason. It was fun and enjoyable, except the part where I mentioned that Aster died. Of course, I then had to also specify which series I'm talking about, because Arc 5 exists. And you may be like, oh, wait, what? Well, if you don't know, Arc 5 has legacy characters. I don't know if Arc 5 is ever going to actually get those added to the game, but it is a possibility considering there are 3 Jadens. I don't think anyone would appreciate the legacy characters being added to Arc 5 though. I mean, considering there have been people complaining about the 3 Jadens. Meanwhile, I'm over here being a bitch. At least I dropped wanting mirror matches. What do you guys want from me? I dropped wanting those. Just because I'm sick of them. But I apparently haven't dropped everything. Anyway, I'm alive and I'm somewhat stable for now. We don't know if this will change in the months to come, but for now, this is still a free country, even though we can argue it's not, though. But I don't think anyone would take my argument seriously, because everyone would be too busy being like, but this country has such and such. Shut up! This country is full of shit. I'm not going to take that back just because there's worse. And even if this is still a free country, this isn't a free house. So seriously. You may be like, what the hell is your deal? Like, seriously. I am American. That is my deal. And you may be like, what? Dude, this video is being uploaded today for a reason, okay? I do not think this country is as great as it claims it is. Maybe if it gets started on some of the problems it has, instead of getting in other people's business, maybe this country can become half of what it claims to be. But it's not as great as it claims, and the world knows this. Why are we still lying to it? Because the lie isn't working. The world can see through our bullshit. Seriously, America. I am paranoid about a lot of things. A lot of things. I just go into the fear. I just go into fear-mongering because I get bored. When I'm bored, it's better for my sanity if I freak the ever-living shit out of myself. You may be like, what? Wait, why would you do that to yourself? Why? Because boredom is a terrible thing. You think I can handle being bored? No, I can't. I don't understand how anyone can handle being bored. Because it is one of the absolute worst feelings ever. I register it as pain. Being bored is painful. You may be like, wait, what? That makes no sense. It does to my brain. When I'm bored, I'm in serious pain. Okay, so that's why I go into all kinds of fear-mongering territory whenever I do anything. By the way, Blair, I know you've got something in the back row that's probably going to kick my ass, and also your deck has all kinds of things, but you cannot attack me. If you have back row removal set, then you're probably fucked. Although I didn't want to duel you, I am dueling you because you showed up. Okay, that says a lot about the card you've set. At least it's not Mirror Force. Okay, I don't know. Okay, Alright. What are you doing? Okay, summon your card. Okay, I will continue to attack because I can. Although I don't really do much damage to her. A reminder, though, that my opponent is probably a dude. I mean, I'm definitely a woman, but am I playing as a woman? No. Okay, you special summoned this. I don't necessarily know if... Well, hold on, what are you doing? What? Wait, what? Okay, I'm not gonna use Bottomless Trap Hole on that card because it's probably a bad idea. I don't really know if I'll win. That is my goal, though. I'm trying not to wait until the last minute to grind to Legend. I'm going to try to take a break from getting to King of Games for a while. I haven't been successful during the other times I've tried. I managed to get there once, and I have an icon for doing so once. If I want to get to King of Games again, I have to get better at playing this game. So far, I don't know where that is on my schedule. I mean, I'm behind because of a lot of shit. I've got problems, I'm trying to deal with them. I've been distracted because of problems, and then I question why I'm still behind. Yeah, I know it's my fault. It's always my fault. And my dueling performance is always my fault. I mean, on rare occasions, I do open with an unfortunate hand, but you can arguably claim that's just as much my fault as anything else. But bad opening hands are a thing for every player, so I don't really think it makes sense to act like they're not part of the game. All players experience... Hold on, I want to read what that does. And sent to the graveyard, Bottomless Trap Hole banishes it. But it does get destroyed, so... Well, I think the effect still goes off. Okay, shit. You know, if this wasn't a zombie deck, I'd consider if my opponent is about to summon Trishula. But this is a zombie deck, so of course this isn't Trishula. Okay, sure. Uh-huh. Your turn is over, and, what does this do again? Okay, this is a bad thing. Give me a second while I'm gonna add a card to my hand. I attack your monster, and you think you're safe, but you're not. Also, I know your effect. I know your card's effect. I read it. It's a rare occasion of me actually reading. Okay. You activate your monster's effect. Well, you know what? I know the effect probably still goes off, okay? So first off, I need to know what it's doing. Equal to the number of cards oh, shit. Well, I can get that card off the field, at least. But I still think that some of my cards are destroyed. Neos Fusion activates. I continue to attack. Okay, and I win. Good, because I do need those wins. I need all kinds of wins. Anyway, I'm going to try to get event currency, even though I haven't started yet. The event currency will be very useful. I have to level up Mazar to level 40, and then I have to work on Spectre. Okay, searching for opponent. Who's next? Is this Kaiba? Yamiyugi? Someone else from DM? Oh, I see. I was joking, but honestly, this is not necessarily a duel I'm going to win. Okay, maybe I'll win then. Dude, you chose a pendulum deck. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. I'm not used to seeing pendulum zones from characters that aren't from Mark V. I don't really know what to do at this point. Because, I mean, the gore probably has plenty of ways to get rid of you, Bell. But I'm gonna put Neos in my hands just because I think that's a better decision right now. Although I may not get another turn. We'll see, we'll find out. There are plenty of cards that negate effects, unfortunately. There are some card names where I'm just like, how the hell would anyone pronounce that? But then I mispronounce English words. Words that I should be able to pronounce, but for some reason can't. It's usually in the moment that I can't pronounce it. I can just look up how to pronounce it after the video. Okay, thanks. That is very hilarious, dude. I guess he's just not very interested in some of my shit. It makes sense. He wasn't really interested during anything during Ghost Girl's event. He wasn't interested in anything. And it's like, why are you not interested in this shit? Dude, you are boring. I'm interested in all kinds of shit. If I was there, I would have shown up there. I would be very interested in what Ghost Girl is. Are you going to summon Trishula? I brought up Trishula and I was thinking of you. Why did you show up here? Is it to summon Trishula on my ass? Or are you gonna use a character that isn't... Are you gonna use a deck that you don't normally use? I hear that, What is the archetype called? Hold on, I'm thinking... Shaddolls. Shaddolls, are you using Shaddolls? Meanwhile, someone may already know what he's using. I don't know what he's using, but Shaddolls, anyone can use that. You may be wondering why it would take me so long to remember the name Shaddol. Dude, listen, my brain was full of something else. This time it at least made sense, though. You may be like, what? I was trying to think of Shaddolls because Quattro destroyed me with them recently. But instead of Shaddolls, I was like, are you using Shaddolls? And the answer is no. But this does mean he could have Trishula in his extra deck. So it is a threat. No, the fact that still is even happening is insane. What the hell? Although if my opponent was Shark, I might be wondering if he's about to use Trishula on my ass. And then Shark shows up because I'm narrating a thought that I didn't voice until he showed up, because how the hell would you even know that could happen? Anyway, he's probably more likely to summon Trishula at number 9. I mean, level 9. Oh my god. Number 9 is something else entirely. And to summon number 9, you would need 2 level 9 monsters or something. There are many cards that change levels, though. I should know. Yeah, that does add up to 11 if he wants to summon Trishula. You may think I made up that thought just now out of nowhere, but you have to also remember that I at least dropped Trishula by name before this duel started. And I've been destroyed plenty of times by Shark summoning Trishula. He's done it plenty of times. You guys, there is a video of that somewhere. I don't know where. I really don't. I've already made so many videos. Some people could argue that's because quantity over quality. I would not argue necessarily with that information. Some of my past videos are pretty terrible. I do agree. And he doesn't even need Trishula now. Okay. Alright, well, attack me directly, please. You've won. Attack me directly. What are you doing? I mean, I don't get to argue with someone that wins, but the freaking hell? I don't really get to argue when I'm about to get my ass kicked, but, you know. Sometimes I still wonder what my opponents are on, when they can win very easily without doing anything else. Seriously, I've got nothing on the field, nothing in my graveyard that I can use. I've lost. My opponent knows this. And he's just like, I'm gonna combo anyway. Although, to be fair, I do the same thing whenever I mean, honestly. Some of my opponents probably think the same thing I'm thinking right now. You can win, stop. But I just keep doing the same thing as everyone else. Because, I mean, why wouldn't I? I have to win somehow. And if I'm not like everyone else, then it would be weird, right? I mean, I've got to see the appeal of something. And I love swarming the fields just as much as everyone else. But every now and then I still have to ask, why the hell would you just combo when you already have the cards on the fields to win? Well, I lost. We've seen that. I got my ass kicked somehow. I'm surprised that duel even happened. Although he did not summon Trishula. He kicks my ass with other things. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I'm going to collect event rewards and consider if I want to come back. If I do come back, I'm going to continue bitching. About what? Well, I don't know. I have to think about something to bitch about. I really don't have as many issues as I sound like I do. I don't always know what to complain about, because sometimes I'm just like, I've already complained about it, though. I'm going to see if I come back. We're going to find out together, I guess.